Well, I want to welcome today Kelly and Michaela. They have just come through a custom designed intensive and they have just been very gracious to meet with me and be able to just answer some questions and share a little bit about their experience. So the first question I have for you is, how did you find me and Life Renewal in the first place?
I met you through my sister Lexi, who's been coming to therapy with you for a couple years. And then when I decided to do the intensive, you had the idea of inviting my mom, so that's why my mom's here with me too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what were the circumstances of seeking a custom designed intensive?
I'm recently going through a divorce from someone who's very narcissistic and was abusive to me, so I'm taking a little time off of work just to get my mental health back in order, and so this was the way to kind of kickstart all of my more intensive therapy through 2 days of kind of breaking down your training tools for me.
Right, that's exactly right. So let me ask you, what were your expectations coming into this intensive and what were the goals that you had for it?
My expectations were just to really kickstart my training and like break down kind of where I'm at mentally right now and learn some tools to kind of get myself back to myself again and to find a better version of myself.
Like you felt you could lost yourself during that
Yes,
experience.
really I did, yeah.
Right. Did you have anything to share,
I
Mom?
keep feeling like
My goal originally coming in was to be of help to Michele any way I could. And I realized that through it, not only I can be a help to her by working on the same tools that she's working on.
Absolutely.
To better my life and my relationships as well.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's a family thing because we want to have tools in our family system to just have a godly family relationships. And if we all model them, it's going to be helpful. What was your experience in the intensive? Do you feel like you got what you needed, that it was custom designed to you? Did it personally speak to you? Did we address everything that you felt was important?
I think so. Yeah, I thought it was very personalized to things that we go through as a family, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. I think I got more out of it than I even expected to. I knew it was going to be good, but I'm really excited to like go home and use the tools that I've learned and to break down things further and to learn more and use it in my own personal life.
Okay, so how do you feel like it opened your eyes? What did you feel like it put light on? What did you recognize challenges that you have to work on? What did it show you?
For one thing, I learned a lot about my temperament, and so I understand myself better. And I think a lot of things about myself that I thought were flaws, like I've learned are good things about myself, and I've learned the positives of my temperament, and then also what how that challenges me and how I can learn to challenge the parts of myself that I need to work on as well.
Okay. Now, I always call, and you've heard me say this throughout the intensive this weekend, tactical drills, because I describe it like, a fireman learns a drill to be able to respond in an emergency. The military does tactical drills to respond in an emergency. So I describe these tools that I teach you because I'm very big, and I hope you agree that I'm teaching you really practical checklist of what to do to change things. Not what you need or understanding it, but how-to tools. Do you agree that you got that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so when I describe them as a tactical drill to apply in a challenge situation, in crisis, in stress, what does that mean to you now? And how do you think you're going to be able to implement that?
I think the tools are really like easy, like bite-sized little things that you can use very easily in day-to-day experiences or in challenges that you have in life. Through practicing them, we can use them every day without... like right now, might need to pull out my tool book, but eventually I'll be able to do it just in my own mind very quickly and be able to make
That's a
better
goal.
choices in life.
That's awesome. Yes. And how about you?
I agree with what Michaela says. It right now it seems it's a process to get to so that it can be everyday life, so that it's something that we do as decision-making processes.
And your knee-jerk reactions.
Exactly.
Right, right. Okay, so tell me, what would you say if somebody else is listening to this and they've looked into our intensives? What would you say to somebody that's considering a custom designed intensive?
It's absolutely worth it. You are amazed at how little things that we don't even know happen to us as a child or later in life can affect who we are and how we react to things.
Absolutely.
So it's huge to give you the tools to change the things that you need to become basically happier.
Right, absolutely.
And I would say don't be scared, because I was really nervous about this, just because I was afraid that it might be a little hard to dig into yourself that much. But everything that you do, you're very like comforting in it, and never are you made to feel that there's anything wrong with how you've been doing things, but that you can find a better way of doing it, or find a happier version of yourself through the tools that you teach us. So.
Well, I want to thank you guys. It's been a pleasure. I really enjoy doing these weekends because you get to know people really well, and we hang out and we eat together, of course. There's always lots of snacks in our intensives. That's just a part of it. And because we're spending really the whole weekend together. You know, we've spent probably 17, 18 hours together. So it's a pleasure getting to know you, and I really thank you for inviting me into your life, and I hope it's been a blessing to you. And I'm here to keep moving forward. Michele, you and I will keep processing everything you learn, because you're going to go from that jump start to absolutely getting every piece of it, like you said, in your mind, that this becomes just tools for your entire life, and you're going to use them everywhere, and you're going to pass them down to your kids. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.